So hello everyone, welcome to my live show of Tsurezure Children episode 10. And I see right away, before I start the episode, that my least favorite guys in it. Let's watch it. 3, 2, 1, and go. But I mean, I see right away that I see that what's his name? Like Yamabi? Something I think with Yama, like mountain. And he's always like self-loating. He's not very focused here in the opening. You see him like on the left side later, you see a lot of characters. And that's good. He only had 2 scenes so far. And it's like a girl that likes him, and he can't believe it. And not in a good way, like this testing guy was like, does she love me? Does she love me? Like, no. More like, why would anyone love me? Or mostly that kind of thing, right? Even though she obviously likes him, and so on. And so on, yeah. And I saw him before I started the first screen image, like the preview was with him, so. Get through Senpai, that's what we need. There is the left there, right? The green haired guy. Yeah. He's the worst. Absolutely the worst. And I think the author knows it himself as well, right? Or her. I don't know, yeah, I don't know again, but yeah. I get even her, they know themselves because like they never even. Yeah, see here is the first guy. I know him, but this is the best friend. I am ugly! So these people are Yeah, so they're about the 2 worst. Yaman is his name. Yeah, 2 worst guys. Motoyama Yamane. That's his girlfriend that likes him and he doesn't get it. Maybe it's good for once, but I don't think so. This is always the worst. Yeah, why do you bring me, bro? You have your girl here alone. See? This isn't funny, this is just tragic. Oh, I didn't want to meet a girl alone, so I asked my friend to come here. And she's like, okay. I made you pudding. I don't deserve that. Why would you give me presents? Yes, he's extremely fixated on his issues. This is friends knows what's up with this. It's like, just accept it. Accept her gift. Yeah, he's like, I should leave now. See? And this his friend is like, what? Why is he saying? Please stay. Why is he saying yes for? No, please stay. No, it's for her! You leave his friend, he's surprised with it. Good. Someone's like telling him, no, stop being a fool. She likes you. God. See, this is my absolute least favorite character. This is like his unreasonable self-hating, right? But his friends also overplayed, yeah. Yeah, he's more than me. Than me, your best friend. I will leave now. Okay, good. Yeah, I should be in my way. Yeah. Please stay. Like, why would you want me to stay here? No. Well, I guess he wants it. But on the same time, making one for him means that she will invite him again, so... Not the best. She gives him the pudding and leaves. Okay, that was a good punchline. I'll be on my way. Just gives him the pudding and... Oh, man. Oh, God, that's the worst couple. Oh. Oh, someone is hitting in Gouda. Yeah, jealousy. Ooh. Yeah, and he's called, as always, Gouda has 0 social skill, right? He's like, what? What's wrong, companies, huh? Yeah. He's 0 understanding of this. Another girl. Let's arm wrestle. Like, okay. She's angry about something, but I don't understand what. Oh, it's getting worried now. Ooh. Why wouldn't you guess? Who's it? Oh, it's my girlfriend. Yeah. What else would it be, pretty much? It's your normal voice. He was worried though, so. Ooh. Arm wrestling. Yeah, arm wrestling with Patricia. This question I think is more is why did Patricia want to arm wrestle with him? You also want to arm wrestle? That's not the point of Patricia's never been in the anime before. Why did she want to arm wrestle? Who was that character? She appeared there as like a new blonde chick. It's just like, let's arm wrestle. Really? Don't grow the grass. Oh, a lot of the... I'm the only one that gets called Takuru. Not this woman. Yeah, never touch another woman. Yeah, don't open the flat bottles. I will do it, yeah. Don't help girls so weak. I will help them. We can't do it. Yeah, comedy cap, right? Yeah. That was something weird. Oh, this is the last episode. Or maybe not. But this happened at least last... When they were sleeping on each other, that happened last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago. Might be do it again, I suppose, but... I guess it's right after then, like I said. It's a big thing in Japan, right? To say people's actual first name, yeah. Where I'm from, you never say the last name. So you ever say the surname, yeah, never. Very rarely. And they really just ever called me my last name though, but that's because my last name means The Rock, so everyone's called me The Rock. In my hometown. Yeah, because they're a horrible couple. Yeah, kamine and Gouda are definitely the most focused pairing. I mean, they are... It's like a second or third time they are appearing on the stories, right? So they are very, very the most focused. Is that easy? Like, we can never kiss, and you just do it like that in the daylight? Yeah, you're a loser, Chiaki. You can never kiss me like that. So no. Oh, poor Chiaki. Oh, a kiss counter. See, that's your fault. You never do it to me. Yeah, they're both chickens, right? But I guess they're at least a very similar couple, yeah. Common duo, very similar. They're both afraid of kissing each other. And they're both horrible at this, and they're all awkward. Like this weird, yeah, let's count down and blind. Hey guys! They always get something like that. They're always, the mom was the best part of it. They're horrible. Like, what you doing, kids? That kind of thing was just like, what is happening? This is a new pairing though. Yeah, this could be a new pairing. Or is it them again? She says her hair color. Or hairstyle, I mean, sorry. Because this changed how she looks a bit, but... Yeah, I was like, sorry, no, like... They changed how she looks there for a bit, and him as well. Yeah, the hairstyle is one of them. Definitely. The way it's like it's underwear good. Yeah, my mom is at home this time, so last time his mom was like, man. No. Yeah, but same couple, but the first second day I was like, man, new girl? But this is the first time that they ever had the same couple in a row, right? Yeah, two-parter there. Kinetic energy. I love this. Sub-Zero. What should we say? I mean, they are circling around this thing every time. These two guys, they're always like, they both want to kiss each other, and she is like, yeah, we have to kiss now. It's always like this. Is he drunk? Yeah, I guess he's taking some alcohol. Like, so what the hell? Sitting on us. Yeah, I need alcohol. Yeah, precious memory. Can this be really weird, man? See, this is say every week and it never happens. Oh, he finally does it! Yay! Can they finally end this story? Haha, I tricked you, I wasn't actually drunk! Oh, you're so low! Oh, comedy duo, yeah. Of course, he's like, I was just tricking you, woman! Oh, nice! Nice! I don't see it. Oh, crossing her. Oh, I will never do you again. Yeah, I will never do a conversation with you again. Oh man, she did not take that lightly. She did not take that lightly. You treat me again? Come on. Oh, poor Kana-chan. But okay. Hello, we're on more than he, right? And let's go to review. Since we're right away here. Of Tsurezure Children, episode 10, right? I used to do a review where I'll split them up because I half the episode time of most other animes. So, this episode, probably the weirdest, like lowest bad episode, I would say. I don't mean that bad or not bad, I just mean like, this is the first time they ever had the same couple in two different separate instances. All couples have one couple for a longer time. But this was both of them again, they're right. And I guess kamine and Gouda in the same time, I suppose, though. So kind of overlapping there a lot. Maybe more, even. So that was just strange. And then, of course, she had her first pairing, which I think is the absolutely worst character in the whole anime. So it felt pretty weak. It's probably my least favorite episode, to be honest. That's me being biased, not because maybe it's me biased, but I really dislike Yamaman, whatever his name is. What's the friend's name? Oh, whatever. Both of them. Actually, his friend is a better character. He's overplayed. Like last time, he went into like a mask mode, it was ridiculous. This time, you see him like flipping down and so on. But at least this time was made for like his plan of like, I have to leave, punching your best friend, I have to leave now. Yeah, and he's go away, right? So this time made more sense. But generally, those are like my least favorite characters. Girlfriend is boring too. She has like no personality. Her girlfriend is also a wuss like him, right? Like that's her only personality trait. Less than him, of course, he invites him out like 3 times now, so obviously way less than him. But at the same time, that's the only thing she ever did. Pretty much confessed that she likes him and nothing more. So she has like no quirks. I mean, every other female character has their own special behavior, right? As with all the boyfriends. But she is just kind of nothing. As with him, they're both the most boring characters. They're both just like, oh, no one will ever love me, kind of boring. Yeah. So the first part there, the best, I would say. I would say this though. It was absolutely the best he ever been though. Mainly to his friend. His friend there was kind of fun. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave now. Oh, you pushed me down. Oh, you hate me. Yeah, that's good. Oh, whatever. Be with your girl instead." It's like trying to help them. That was pretty good though. So it was the best part we ever see, I think, of those 3 characters. But it wasn't very interesting in that sense. The punchline though was good when he managed to leave. It's like, oh, finally. I got away from there, and he like looks behind the wall like, what, are they doing it? And she was like, here's the pudding. And she leaves, and she's about to leave, and he's like, oh my god, that was good. That punchline was great. I was like, yes. that was great. But then we have Kamine and Gouda. They actually I liked the first part of them. They were funny. The second part though was like half Kamine and Gouda, half Chiaki, right? Oh god, there's so many names in this anime. I mean, there's like 20 pairings, so it's a lot of anime, a lot of names. Her name is Chiaki, and his name is... Oh, his name is Chiaki. Oh god. Yeah, his name is Chiaki. Sorry, his name is Chiaki, and her name is Kana, right? Of course, Kana is a female name, yeah. So, they have Kana and Chiaki on the same time. Comedy duo, should they say, right? So they have them on the same time there, and this is like... That wasn't very good. But the first part, that was pretty funny. Especially they will see... that I never got though, that was kind of funny. First, he opens the bottle right for some girl because he's pretty muscular guy, whatever, Gouda. And then, of course, Kamine gets jealous. And then we see the next scene, that Patricia, a new female character, appears. And he's like, oh, that's arm wrestle, boy! He's like, yeah, okay, let's do it. It's like, what's happening? Why don't you use arm wrestling with him? And then, of course, later on, she's like, I don't even want to arm wrestle you, but you can't arm wrestle any other girl. You can only do it with me, and I don't want to. Okay? It was a confusing statement there, honey. It's like, you have to arm wrestle only with me, but I don't want to do it. I was like, okay, thank you. That's really, that sounds great. Obviously, yeah, it's a pretty cute thing there, of course. And I like the scene where she was going behind and doing the classic, right, where you cover the guy's eyes, right, and like, oh, guess who? And he's like, who's here? He's always like super serious, Gouda, serious social skills. So I was like, assassin, yeah. So that was good. So it's pretty funny. But the second time with them there wasn't very strong. You know, back again at the daycare. So they're back there again. Nothing really happens there, right? They kind of just, oh, call my first name. This is Ayaka. Yeah, and we see Komaridu, which is Chiaki and Kana, looking at them. And I don't think that was that strong because they kind of just beating around the bush there with them all the time. Just doing this circle thing, looping around all the time with the two of them, like just constantly. Like who's gonna say what, who's gonna kiss me, or who's gonna kiss the first kiss. They just do it all the time, and it really didn't feel like them watching Kamine and Gouda like motivated them or changed the behavior. That's probably something I really did like with that scene. If you look at it as a whole episode, because usually these are scenes by scene, right? But this is the first time they did. There was a scene, and then the next scene as well with them, and the second scene with them, which was way better, and it's sad if Kana is crying and so on. So that was obviously the best part of the episode, coming to soon. But one thing that really made the third scene bad then is that this fourth scene after that had no effect, right? Like them watching Kamine and Gouda, talking to Kamine and Gouda and so on, that didn't affect them for the next scene. It wasn't like he was at his home and saying like, if Gouda could kiss his girl in the daylight in front of people, I could kiss my girlfriend. Like, it was like nothing like that. Last time we heard him kissing, he was like, I have to kiss my girlfriend too. But it had no relation to it right now. And it wasn't like, oh, we saw this yesterday at the playground, I can do that move. Or she is like, oh, Kamine, she told me that she got Gouda to kiss her by doing that. Maybe I can try that. Like, it had like no relation to it. So it's like scene by scene jumping into the next thing again, right? So that was really awkward. But that I felt made the whole third scene kind of pointless, right? You could remove that scene, and you could have the fourth scene. If you had the second scene and then the fourth scene, that would be the exact same, pretty much, narrative, right? Except seeing that, oh, call me Yaka, oh, Yaka, like that's the only thing happened really. That they kind of progress something. All the things wasn't really matterable. And that means, in my opinion at least, you could have another fourth scene, right? We could have this third scene completely gone, put in the fourth scene in the third place, and then have a fourth scene with a completely other pairing, like, or a Kato Sampai, the best character. Like, we have something else. So the third scene I felt was kind of pointless. Still Senyo with them and so on. So that was a really weak point of the episode. Actually, yeah, it was weaker than the first, even though I disliked the first characters. That scene was much better than the third scene. The third scene didn't really bring anything at all. So then we had the fourth scene, which is probably one of the most dramatic scenes ever in the anime. We see Kana crying there. A little weird scene. Weird in many aspects, but I liked it. It was both funny and sad. I mean, the whole thing is that they're also probably kissing someone, and he kind of tricked her to kiss him. Kind of stole her first kiss there. It was pretty funny. Like, I'm not drunk, guys. It's not all sketches. Yeah, and she punches him. It was a pretty dramatic punch there, and yeah, and cries and leaves, right? So it was a very interesting development here. I think I generally would say that it was mainly, yeah, like there's a weird sense of that scene because it started out really funny, classic comedy duo. Him doing the, I think it was funny when he kissed her. It was more funny than romantic, right? Yeah, and of course, the problem was she's angry because she was like, I want that first kiss to be special. And said you made it another joke. So yeah, so you made it, you said comedy. I would never do that. She was like, I will never do a sketch with you again because they are known as a comedy duo, right? I will never do comedy with you again. That's, oh yeah, I'm always breaking up with you. I'm never gonna do comedy with you. It's like, comedy is there? Yeah, like that is serious. It's like that's more serious for the relationship than like not being boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, I'm not your comedy partner anymore. You have to find another duo partner. Like, my life, how should I react to this? It was like, yeah, but I think that from her standpoint, his perspective is mainly because she felt that he was made on a joke, right? The kiss, which I have to say, I feel it's true in a way, but I do feel that it's slightly like cut the guy some slack. I mean, he's tried to kiss her like 10 times over by now, right? He tried so many times. You should see before. And now it was like, I'm just gonna kiss her like some kind of kiss attack, some weird sketch joke with her. So we finally do it, so we can actually finally get on with our lives. So I mean, I felt that he just kind of wanted, no, let's do it already. Like, Jesus Christ, woman, you're both doing this kind of weird. We're always doing this thing like every week, yeah. Stop it, let's do it, yeah. So I think that she's a little overreacting. But at the same time, he is of course right, but I think she could maybe write it less, potentially. Because it was, I mean, it's a, yeah, it's a little double standard trap because she asked him just the scene before that. But we should say again then, that's probably the worst thing. If he didn't have scene 3, scene 4 would be better too, because that would make Kana's anger and disappointment and so on stronger. Because now we had scene 3, and the only few things that were said in scene 3 was like, oh, you have to take more initiative, Chiaki. You're just a pussy. Like, you kiss me, goddammit, and so on. Like, yeah, that was pretty much the stuff she said to him, right? During that scene, and it's kind of like, okay, then he does it in a stupid way, but he does it, and then you punch him. So it's kind of like he shouldn't be initiative. Obviously, I know that he did it in a stupid way. He did it in a comedic way, so tricked her in a way, right? So. Tricked the hard word, but yeah, so yeah, I get it, but I feel that maybe she should be a little more understanding because she kind of asked him to do it, right? So it's kind of like you got what you asked for because you know your boyfriend is a comedian, right? So how else do you think he's got initiative? That is how it works. That's how you also work usually. So it's kind of like, what did you expect, Kana? I would say in his defense, like that's probably the best way he could come up with it. He's like, take initiative. Okay, this is my initiative plan. So, yeah, I don't know. It was kind of funny, kind of sad, kind of confusing scene. But anyway, see you next week and have a great day.